Congratulations on your making it to the closing session. Your presence here is solid proof that it's indeed safe to come to Hong Kong to attend this conference. So we'll begin. Thank you. We'll begin the closing session with the Best Paper Award ceremony. In particular, we could give 3 awards, the Best Demo Paper Award, the Best Resource Paper Award, as well as the Best Paper Award, which will be given to the Best Long Paper. Unlike last year, this year we decided not to give Best Short Paper Award because after going through the recommendations made by the program committee, the program chairs decided that there was no paper that was strong enough for the Best Short Paper Award. So let's begin with the Best Demo Paper Award. The Best Demo Paper was selected by a committee consisting of 5 senior researchers in our community. I didn't know the details of the selection process because it was completely handled by the demo co-chairs, Sebastian and Rui Hong. But I did ask them why that particular paper was selected for the Best Demo Paper Award, and this is what they told me. The paper presents an open source toolkit built on top of EMNLP to support interpretation of neural net-based NLP systems. Since the need to better understand notoriously opaque neural network systems is huge, the system is likely to stimulate more research. So I hope you can join me in congratulating Eric Wallace of UC Berkeley and his co-workers from AI2 and Samia Singh of UC Irvine for getting the Best Demo Paper Award for their paper NLP Interpret a Framework for Explaining Predictions of NLP Models. Eric and others, if you're here, please come to the stage to receive the award. Okay, next we have the Best Resource Paper Award. I'd like to thank Katrin, Graham, Gina, Percy, and Nianwen for serving on this committee. The committee read 5 candidate papers selected by us, the program chairs, based on recommendations by the program committee. It turns out that there was only 1 paper that was liked by all members of the committee. And this is what the committee said about this paper. This empty data set could be very high impact for low resource languages, is thoughtful and clearly described quality control methodology could inform other such corpus creation efforts. So hope that you can join me in congratulating Francisco Guzman, Pengjin Chen, and their colleagues at Facebook AI Research for getting the Best Resource Paper Award for their paper 2 new evaluation data sets for low resource machine translation, Nepali English, and Sinhala English. Francisco and Pengjin, please come to the stage to receive the award. Okay, then we have the Best Paper Award. I also want to thank Tim, Claire, Dan, Chun, Ellen, and Luke for serving on this committee. Just like the Best Resource Paper Award Committee, this committee was given 5 candidate papers selected by us, the program chairs, based on recommendations from the program committee. Committee members felt that all 5 papers were very strong, and so one committee member said that perhaps we should consider giving a runner-up award. And then the other committee members thought that they felt that in general our community is pretty stingy in terms of giving awards, and so in the end they all agreed that no, we should have a Best Runner-up award. And what's a bit interesting about this paper was that it was ranked as 2nd among all 5 papers by almost all members of the program committee. And so the committee members said that this was indeed a strong reason for calling this a runner-up, and this is what the program, the committee said about this paper. High-impact paper with broad implications on how to design, train, interpret probes to more fully evaluate what a given representation has learned with respect to a given task, such as POS tagging or dependence parsing. So the Best Paper Run-Up Award goes to John Hewitt and Percy Liang from the Stanford NLP group for their paper designing and interpreting probes with control tasks. John, if you're here, please come to the stage to receive the award. Okay, finally, the best paper. This paper was indeed the best paper in the minds of the majority of the committee members, and this is what one of the committee members said about this paper. A novel application of variational information bottleneck on pre-trained word embeddings, nice theoretical justification, good results, nice linguistic analysis, and likely to be useful for various tasks. The winners of the Best Paper Award are Xiang Lisa Li and Jason Eisner of Johns Hopkins University. The award paper is Specializing Word Embeddings for Parsing by Information Bottleneck. Congratulations, Lisa and Jason.
Just step a bit forward so that they can see here. Yeah, you should go 2 rows. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. All right. Great. Oh, please, yeah. What, 2 lines? All people in the back.
Congratulations once again, all the attendees. I'll take over from now as the general chair. First, we are going to have an announcement from SIGDAT from Jian, please. That's fine. Oops.
So this one cannot. Okay, I'm Su Jian from Institute for Infocom Research, Singapore. I'm current president of ACL SIGDAT, the special interest group on linguistic data and corpus-based approach to natural language processing, the organizer of EMNLP. So I'd like to take a few minutes to give you an update on the development of SIGDAT as well as EMNLP. So first of all, I'd like to express my deep appreciation to 2019 conference chairs as well as their committee members for their exceptional work. I'd like to thank my colleagues from Joint Conference Coordination Committee from both SIGDAT as well as the AFNLP board. Well, ACL treasurer and ACL manager are indispensable for all ACL, for every ACL conference. I'd like to thank David in addition for his input and support during the discussion in the recent months. And I'd like to mention Graham Hurst for his help on the site visit in Hong Kong as well. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the contributors at each level, which I have not mentioned. But may I invite all of you to give the contributor a big round of applause. So this is current sick data officers. Besides myself, Annie is the vice president, and Irina, VP-elect. Noah is treasurer and secretary and treasurer. So major role of president, VP-elect is the planning and oversight of EMNLP, while secretary treasurer have to take care the money-related matters, conducting survey and votes. Myself, Noah and myself will be stepping down at the end of the year, so there will be elections in November and December. The candidates for two positions, VP-elect and the Secretary Treasurer, have already been announced, as we are shown here. So, as you may know, some help. EMNLP have been progressed rapidly in the recent years. I want to show the diagram since the paper submission since 2013, when EMNLP became a separate conference from ACL. So what happens? Huh? Oh, okay. And so later you will find that the conference have already reached a stage that the paper submission have around 3,000 paper submissions. So for such a large, huge amount of submission, we also need a very large program committee. And you can find later that this year we have more than 150 senior area chairs as well as area chairs, and we need 1,700 program committee member reviews to review the papers. So these are a big challenge which 2020 program committee have been looking to. Hopefully some incremental approach can be adopted to ease the situation here. So still, I have some quite nice diagram to show, but somehow it's I have to talk without all the diagrams. So anyway, this year, instead of I really hope I can show the diagram. Yeah, it's okay. You show the previous one, then I can. What happens? But let me continue in parallel. Yeah. So in spite of the local situation, well, this year I have latest figures. So we have in total 1959 attendance this year. So it's clearly the second largest EMNLP, much larger than the third one in Copenhagen. So, and in terms of venues, for the past 7 years, it has been organized twice in US, and for 3 times it has been organized in Europe and the Middle East. So this is the first time EMNLP as a separate conference is held in Asia, and I can already tell you that what I mentioned just now is already the second largest conference, and the attendance from Asia, even compare the largest conference last year, is still, we can say there are about 250 more attendance from Asia. So I have some nice diagrams still cannot show, but anyway, I have a diagram to show. Probably later we can put on the website so every one of you can see there. So the attendance, I have more details in this year as well as in over the past 3 years from 17 and 19 and 18, 19. So attendance for the top 10 countries or territories are quite consistent. So we have largest amount of attendance came from US, and another country from North America is Canada, also in the top 10. And then from Asia, So CJK stands for China, Japan, and Korea, followed by Hong Kong as well as India. So there are another 3 European countries, Germany, UK, and as well as France. So this year, there are kind of a bit more attendance from UK than the other 2 countries. And moving beyond the top 10, is it on? Moving beyond the top 10, the top 20 countries, we can find that Singapore, Taiwan, as well as Australia are among the top 20. Well, as you know, that 17 was organized in Copenhagen and 18 was organized in Belgium. So for the overall past 3 years, we have a slightly more attendance from European countries. So this is a quick update on the status of SIGDate and the EMNLP. So I hope that the SIGDate and the EMNLP can become better and better. That's all for my turn.
Sorry.
I think it's okay. Later we can put the slides on the website so everybody can see.
Thank you. I apologize. Oh, the accident. Sorry, Jim. So, I would also like to say a few more words as well. Again, Jian, sorry for this accident, sorry. Now, we are getting close to the end of the conference. And before that, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to those who contributed to this conference. First of all, I'd like to offer special thanks to the program chairs, Jing, Vincent, and Xiaojun, who oversaw the entire submission process, and they tirelessly worked to put together this year's program. So, program chairs, where? There, okay. So please stand up. This year, we had a huge team of organizers. Bringing together programs and materials of this conference was made possible thanks to the huge contribution and efforts of many people, including workshop chairs, tutorial chairs, demonstration chairs, and publication handbook chairs. And let's not forget about publicity chairs, web chairs, web and app chairs, D&I, student volunteer, child care, remote presentation chairs, who all worked hard to make this conference as convenient and welcoming as possible to all of you. And the local organization of this year's conference was especially challenging. We have the local organization community to thank for making all it happen after all. And special thanks to Samuel. I can't believe how much effort she has put into the preparation throughout this year. So, all the organizing committee members, big thank you once again. Please stand up. Please, please. All the members of the committee, please. And Samuel. Yeah, let's give her the round of applause again. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to also thank all the volunteers who managed on-site responsibilities and made sure that the conference went as smoothly as possible. Okay, student volunteers, mentors, and all the other who contributed this conference, please stand up. Not too many. Please, please. Volunteers, mentors. We got so many mentors and volunteers. Please. Thank you. And special thanks to the 18 senior area chairs and over 150 area chairs and many, many reviewers for overseeing the huge number of submissions. Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you once again to the 3 keynote speakers for joining us. Thank you very much. And finally, we thank very much to our sponsors. Without their support, we wouldn't be where we are today. Thank you very much. Last, and but not least, I'd like to personally thank Priscilla, who has been a great help to all of us. Priscilla, please join me on the stage, please. Thank you. Please, okay, I will. Yes.
You're younger than I am.
Okay, Priscilla, you have been indispensable to all of us. And personally, you saved me a lot, many times. And I learned a lot from you. Thank you very much. Please accept our thanks. The talk of our thanks from our all members of the committee. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're too sweet.
Thank you. Excellent. Yes. Say again. Thank you. Thanks, Priscilla. Okay, this concludes this year's program. I hope it has been a pleasant and fruitful experience to all of you. Thank you very much. And I'm sure you are waiting for the next part, right? There are several upcoming conferences that we would like to announce. The first one is ACL 2020, sorry, from Joel. Okay, let's see. I hope it should be all right. Here we go.
Great. Hi, everyone. I'm Joel Tatro, one of the program chairs for ACL 2020. ACL 2020 is in Seattle. It was the former site of EMNLP 2013. It was battle tested and approved, and we're happy to go back. So I hope to see you there. I'm going to have a more serious speech, if you will. So how many people are going to be submitting a paper to ACL? Raise your hands. Higher? Okay, great. That's both awesome and scary at the same time. So we're estimating there's going to be over 4,000 submissions, which means we're going to need thousands of reviewers, which essentially means we need your help big time. So we just posted the second call for papers. There's a lot of fun information in there. Read it on the web, read it online. 2 major changes I want to dig into are reviewing, or one change with 2 steps. So to be a reviewer, you have to update your global profile in SoftConf and also fill out this ACL 20 information form. This is going to allow us to do better COI, better reviewer matching, as well as make the whole process more efficient, hopefully get really good reviews for your papers. Now, this may take a little bit of time, but it's going to be less time than it takes to watch an episode of Friends, or my personal favorite, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So yes, a lot of good things will come out of this, including it's not just for ACL 20, but also for future NLP conferences. And a couple other quick caveats. Once both steps are completed, you're automatically added to our pool of potential reviewers. Authors, if you're submitting to ACL, you have to fill this out. And we're looking to do a maximum of 6 reviews per person. More information is on the blog. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Joel. Next is calling 2020 from Leo. This one.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Leo Warner. I'm the local chair of. So, I can also talk without the slides. No problem. Okay, maybe I should continue. Okay, no, so as many of you know, so Calling 2020 will take place in Barcelona from the 13th until the 18th of September in Barcelona, Spain. So the main conference is scheduled for the 15th until the 18th of September. And the first call is already out. So, and please check out our webpage. The deadline is the 8th of April, so there's a lot of time to work on the paper. And I think that the final kind of notification is on June 10th. So the workshops will take place on the 13th, the 14th of September, so before the conference. And we have, we're working on a very nice social program. There is also a lot of going on in the city, so we hope to see all of you in Barcelona in about 300 days. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Leo. Again, apologies. So the next is ACL-IJCNLP 2020. Yes, from Kamphai.
Before doing that, I have to welcome you all to Hong Kong. It was great meeting you all. But I'm in different capacity. I'm actually the general chair of ACL, IJCNP 2020, which will be held in Suzhou, China, in December 4th to 7th, 2020. So hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamphai. The next one is ACL-IJCNLP 2021 from Tepchai. Yes.
Okay, my name is Tepchai from National Electronic and Computer Technology Center. Okay, we just decided that ACL 2021 will be in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, as you know, Bangkok, Thailand is in Asia. It's south from Hong Kong. From here, it's just only 2 hours. Then you can enjoy. Then this is demography of Thailand. And I have just 1 minute video we'd like to show to you the experience. Then you may have experience on this. Mm-hmm.
Castle?
Yes.
No. Where is the castle? Okay. Should be all right.
No.
Is it? Oh. What?
Where's castle? Okay.
วิถีไทยใกล้ตัวมีเสน่ห์มีความสนุก สบายอาหารสุดแซ่บออกไปสัมผัสวิถีไทยเติมความสุขใจเติมชีวิตสร้างรายได้ใส่รอยยิ้มเที่ยวเมืองไทยร่วมเป็นเจ้าบ้านที่ดีและภาคภูมิใจในความเป็นไทยปีท่องเที่ยววิถีไทยเก๋ไก๋อย่างยั่งยืน
Okay, then you can see the picture and get some experience of this. Okay. See you in ACL 2021.
Teacher, thank you very much. Okay, the last is the EMNLP 2020 from Bunny. Yes. Here we go. Should be all right. Yes.
Okay. I can't see. I'm hoping that you can see a slide that says EMNLP 2020, where and when. Okay. And I don't know whether you actually, you can actually see that it's the 8th through the 12th of November. For those of you from the States, Election Day is the 3rd of November. You will not miss the election. You may want to, but you can't. So this is after, and hopefully you'll be happy. I hope we're happy. Okay, that's the when. The where, let's see if I can get this going further. The where, okay, is the Dominican Republic, which is a co-island with Haiti. And what's that? I'll use this one. Okay. So it's at a resort in the Dominican Republic called and somebody's going to correct my Spanish, Barceló Bávaro Convention Center in the Dominican Republic. And it really is a beach resort with a beach. There are beaches in Scotland as well, but you probably don't want to be on them. This one has palms, and it has a pool, and the temperature is above 6 degrees. That's not the case in Scotland. Okay, who is involved in this? Besides myself, there are 2 other ladies, Yulan He and Yang Liu, and we also have 1 man, Trevor Cohen, who we're happy to have join us. Why might you want to come to EMNLP? Well, it's easy to get to. There are nonstop flights from many US and European cities and also South American cities. There are probably going to be fewer visa-related issues for the destination. And as you know, there's been problems both with having conferences in the States and here with visas. This is a very large resort, I mean mega resort, and apparently there's food available 24 hours a day, which some of you will find too enticing. There's a lot of variety of food. They have a French restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, all the drinks that you want, and unlimited resort use. And we have availability both before the conference and after the conference. And for those of you who haven't thought of bringing your kids to EMNLP or other ACL conferences, this is particularly family-friendly with lots of kids' activities. It says 8 a.m. to midnight, but you may not want to tell your kids that. There is a water park and kid-only pool and games. Okay, what else do I want to say? There are 24 workshops. I hope to suit everyone's taste. Not all of them involve machine learning. Some of them do. Sorry, this should have gone. I went too fast. And there are also 7 tutorials, including machine reading for explainable and inferable models, high performance NLP, etc. Okay, so that basically sets out what we're going to be doing on the 5 days of the conference. And it's available for you to stay longer as well. So I hope we see you there at the Barceló Bávaro Convention Center in the Dominican Republic. Thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. Now, this is the very end of the conference. Thank you very much again for joining us, and I hope you had a great time here in Hong Kong, and see you next year. Thank you.